holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Williams going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Goff going to keep it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jared Goff scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10,
just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And Charles, with that completion, that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
We'll get this up to about the 44. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We'll start with the Packers and the Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mayfield down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And Shark calls it in.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Goff now looking to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Goff now looks to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
The Lions at 13-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Goff now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got Anderson right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they work this one upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped him. The guy could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And again, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of the rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air. I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Play action. It's gone. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well from the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, and this one is incomplete.
It's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A short game that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Williams will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mayfield on play action.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Mayfield to Moore for the Carolina first.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want to wait and hinge your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. First down, Mayfield. That'll be caught by Anderson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Mayfield.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now Goff on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
And this drive was almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And this throw will be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It will be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
And the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Goff now to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
So 7 yards for the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
50, it's Goff.
Finding Williams on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And Shark calls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. Williams will try again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Now Goff on third and goal. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DJ Chark, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jared Goff. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Smith.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense. You have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Got Anderson on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
Tommy Tremble, the intended target.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On third down, Mayfield.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Anderson's got it.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Here's Baker.
And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now. They're going to turn this several plays into a quick succession if they can. The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They give it to Williams, running right. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run it again with Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they will take a knee here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.